was always played. I didn't actually think it would get submitted. It was great to
The audience decides what actually happened. So, and woke up one morning, wrote it, shot it the next day in 3 hours.
I'm gonna try to keep it short, because if I don't, I'll be here all day. But everything that I tend to do kind of can be boiled down into two categories, which is one, what do I as an audience member want to see, which is, you know, kind of, this is an ode to kind of classic romantic noirs of the 30s and 40s, stuff like Casablanca and Danger with a Kiss and all those things. And then the other half of it is stuff like, you know, challenging myself as a filmmaker. So the idea of trying to create like a period film in this world with really spending zero money. We didn't kind of have any money to spend on it, but we tried to do it, and I guess we succeeded. Yeah, okay, cool. This is it.
So I did a documentary, which isn't as creative as the other things up here. So my reason for doing it, I worked with Sammy a good bit before, and I'm a member of the Craftsman's Guild, which he is as well. And I talked to him and knew that he was overly humble and would be a good person to have talk about their artwork, and he was open to letting me interview him. So that was how mine happened.
Do we have any questions in the audience? Do you, how's the best way to phrase this? You know, how did you find actually working on your films, the resources that were available to you as filmmakers? Were you able to access those resources pretty easily? Were you able to get help or aid? And do you think you'd like to make another movie again in the state?
Well, I knew from the start that I wouldn't be able to access a lot of things, so I guess I had my expectations leveled, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything crazy. So I basically got what I wanted in terms of all the things I was able to get. And yeah, I think I'd make another movie in this state because I live here, so.
I mean, yeah, I just called my friends that are filmmakers. I was like, yeah, dog, I got this idea. You want to do it? And they're like, yeah, why not? Sounds like a good time to me. So we did that, but my sound designer actually met at a writer's conference, and he's from Toronto. I was like, hey, you want to work on this and mix it? He's like, yeah, sounds like a fun idea. But my next film, Red Wings, is actually having its world premiere at the Nashville Film Festival the 20th, and I shot that here, and I'm also developing a TV show that should be shooting around Natchez.
Cool. Thankfully, I am a alumni of the Heinz Community College Film Program, which is the best film program in the state. The knowledge that you get there is unparalleled. But so thankfully, I've met a lot of people, and all of my friends work in the industry just as I did. So it's really easy to find crew. All of our gear was borrowed from people we knew. So thankfully, we just got lucky and knew the right people, and at the right times, they just happened to say yes.
What was the question again? I've forgotten.
Were you able to find, you know, where you access resources?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you'd like to shoot again?
Yeah, I'm working on another documentary project right now as well, so I'm sure I'll continue doing that. And I've shot for other people quite a bit more than I've made something myself. This is the first time I tried to shoot and edit and make something on my own as opposed to shooting for someone else. So yeah, I mean, the resources were pretty easy for me. I worked for other people more, so it was easy to pull this off.
Well, I want to thank you guys for showing up and submitting your films. And I always like blocks like these because these are just Mississippi guys. We have students, we have adults. There's really no excuse. Tell your stories and submit them to Crossroads. And I hope you enjoy the block. Thank you.